Hi, I'm Brock Hayden. I'm here with Kate Eddington, and we're going to talk about school safety. What is the protocol to follow as a student for a lockdown or a shooting?
You're going to want to stay down and be quiet and then follow the directions that your teacher gives you.
All right. Have you talked to your parents about a school shooting? What do they tell you to do?
I have not. I have a little bit, and they told me to run.
Same. How do you feel about having a resource officer this year?
It's good. I like Mr. Schwartz, good guy, and I think it makes some people feel safer.
Do you think there's anything that needs to be improved at Rochester High School?
And not really. I'd rather us be able to walk in all the doors in the morning.
Do you think teachers should be allowed to carry weapons?
I think, like, maybe certain teachers with requirements, like Fitz.
Like Fitz. Hayden, and I'm here with Mr. Leonard, and we're going to talk about school safety. What is the protocol that you would follow during a school lockdown or a shooting?
I would look in the hall first to make sure there was nobody in the hall, shut my door, lock my door, cover the window on my door, lower the blinds, and take all my students into the kitchen where there's no outside access.
All right. How do you feel about having a resource officer this year?
I love having Officer Schwartz. I think it's helpful in the parking lot and good education for students also.
Do you think that we can improve in any other areas at our school?
I feel like we have a lot of entry points in our school, and we allow people to come in because we recognize them, or we don't, we know that they're a student. And so the parking lot, going in and out of the parking lot can be a little dangerous, that area, those doors. So if we could do something with that, that would help a little bit.
Do you think teachers should be allowed to carry guns if they're qualified?
I feel if a teacher is qualified and properly trained, then they should be allowed, but I don't know that I'd ever feel comfortable carrying a gun.
All right, and do you feel like Rochester is one of the safest schools in the area?
Yeah, I think Rochester is one of the safest in this local area.
That concludes our interview.
We're here interviewing Ms. Sprates. What is the protocol to follow for a hard lockdown or a shooting?
Okay, so if we have a hard lockdown, we have to pull the blinds. Is this what you want?
Yeah.
Okay, pull the blind shut, make sure no children in the hallway, cover the window, and then we are quiet and hiding away from the window and the door.
How do you feel about having a resource officer?
I like seeing his presence in the hallway. I think it adds a little bit of safety, a little bit of, if a kid needs to talk to someone, if there's an issue, I feel like it's beneficial to the school.
What do you feel needs to be improved or changed to increase school safety?
That's a really good question. I don't know. Like I think we have done some improvements. Like the less doors are open in the morning. That was a good step. I think just keeping track of kids in the hallway between classes is where the problems usually arise. So I feel like that's what needs to be addressed.
Okay. Do you think teachers with concealed carry should be able to keep a gun with them at school in case of an emergency?
I personally wouldn't want one. I don't think I could use it. I feel like if someone's trained in that area, then that wouldn't be a bad idea, maybe. But no, it's not for me.
Okay. All right.
I'm Brock Hayden, and I'm here with Mr. Schwartz, and we're going to talk about school safety. So what is the protocol that you follow during a lockdown or shooting?
Well, there's not a single answer to that. It would depend on what the lockdown's for, the reason for the lockdown. There's a saying in police training: the situation, the circumstances that we dictate about a situation. If it's a lockdown because we have an active shooter, my main responsibility is to try to find where that shooter is and to stop the threat.
So do you think there needs to be anything improved here at Rochester to better ensure the kids' safety?
I would say that we're on the right track, but I would also say that things can always be improved, and we're hoping to make do some simple things that might have a positive impact.
Do you think teachers or administrators with proper training should be allowed to carry a firearm?
That's a tough one. And I say it's a tough one because I have a daughter and a wife who are both teachers. And they care tremendously for the kids. And there's no doubt in my mind they would protect their students if something happened. But I don't think they're the type that would need to carry firearms. Are there some teachers with the proper training that could be equipped to do so? I would say surely there is. But that's a tough question.
All right, that concludes our interview.
All right.